What up, y'all? All right, so today we're going to be talking about social media and how it consumes your life. Yeah, deep, deep shit. Um, First off, I want to say I don't really have social media. I do have social media in terms of like for my brand. So if you guys want to go out there and check out my brand, you buy some shirts from me. I really, really appreciate it. I got the link in the description. Um, but other than that, like I would say, I've only ever had it in high school, and that was out of I wouldn't say necessity, but that's like the only way I could stay in touch with my friends. And even then, like I'm not in high school anymore, and my real friends, I don't need social media to contact them. Like I just talk to them, text them on my phone, or uh, yeah, that's it. I just text them on my with my phone number. But like I said, uh, just social media is just like so like toxic, just because it's like, well, one, there's people anonymously like hating on you. There's people out there that are just gonna hate for no reason just because they're literal bored. Like literally, like I know people that will literally just say shit just because they're bored and they think it's saying this shit is funny, and it's like, all right, dude, like imagine being on the other end. Like imagine you post a picture and someone's like, bro, this shit's terrible, and like, yeah, it's probably a terrible picture, but it's like, what if that person like put in a lot of effort into that? Like they're like, man, this picture's pretty good. I'm gonna let me post that shit, and then it's just get comments like that, and it's like it just kind of ruins your day, and not only that, but I feel like it ruins your whole week. Like that person's gonna be thinking about that shit next time they post. Like believe me, they're gonna be thinking about that next time they post that something, and that's gonna stay with them for a long time. Like like just literally just last game, this guy quit within the first 5 seconds of the match because I missed a save, and he was like, and he's like, lick my ass, teammate, and then left. GG. And 5 seconds of the game, like, I man, he like that dude left me like so speechless. I was like, I couldn't even talk anymore. You know what I mean? Like I just left, and just we're in a new match now, guys. This is this is the aftermath of that game. But like, part of what I'm saying is that like it's just like so consuming of your energy, like your life energy, I guess. And I'm not, and I don't mean like in a spiritual way. I mean like literally like you're taking effort out of your time, out of your life to like put it, like your emotional health is being taken by social media. And not only that, but like your attention as well. Like even like imagine you're trying to sleep and you get a notification that like somebody commented or something. Your favorite rapper dropped some music, or that person that you've been waiting to for your to text you back. It's just like text you back, and that would have happened either regardless of social media. But I mean, like that stuff like that shit will literally keep you up at night, and I was a victim of that. Like just like being on social media, like, oh, somebody's somebody's like, it's just like a dopamine hit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, somebody like this is for me. Like this is a message for me, or this is a notification for me. Like this is like I'm involved. Like you feel like this sort of community with nothing, with your literal phone, with Instagram that's trying to it's trying to make money off of you. It's not, you know what I mean? Like it sends you something when you haven't been on the Instagram all day, because they're like, hey, we need you to look at our ads. Like come back to the app, or in the case of I guess I'm really only familiar with Instagram. I've never been a user of Twitter, so I have no idea how Twitter works. And also I should say that I never really had any social media other than Instagram and Snapchat. And even then, like, I was rarely ever on there. I never posted on Instagram. Only on big life changing moments that pretty much like I was being a follower. Like I only posted shit when other people posted. But even then, like I like in myself, like I thought I was posting like because I was posting, like it just felt cringe to me. You know what I mean? Like I posted my graduation photos for high school, and I'm like, bro, this is cringe. Like this just belongs in a photo album in the attic or something. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel like a normal person posting those pictures. Like it felt super private. You know what I mean? Like it didn't feel like I wanted everybody to see this, but I only did it because everybody else did. You know, and I really just that didn't I hate that. Like me personally, I hate being like a follower. I don't know about you guys, but like being a follower is like one of the things that I try to not be, and like sometimes I even go out of my way, as bad as this sounds, to like be different, and that's just who I've been since a little kid. But like I said, like even that, like I'm just trying to not be like everybody else, and that might kind of put me into a group of like-minded people who are trying to not be like everybody else, and that might in itself make me not unique. You know what I mean? Like being in that group, I'm sure those people are. If you're doing the exact opposite of what everybody else is doing, then you're bound to hit a few things that those people doing the exact same thing are doing. You get me? And so when you like do social media, you're following this community that you strive to be a part of, and it's like you try to get into these people's lives. Eventually, like it turns into that. Like you want to be into these celebrities' lives, and not only that, but you start following these YouTube channels, or like for more than entertainment. Like at some point, you feel like they're your friends, and then you get those crazy fanatic people that like literally have their happiness linked to these channels, which is like not a good thing. It's almost like somebody that like you're codependent on this content, and that's like a terrible way to live your life, because it's like, let's say they take a break, or God forbid the YouTuber just like suddenly dies for some reason. You know what I mean? Like then like what are you gonna do now? Like are you just gonna be depressed? Which I mean, that's not I wouldn't say that's invalid feeling to feel, but it's also like you spend so much time investing into this YouTube channel instead of your own life, that or not your life, but like a lot of time invested into this YouTube channel, invested into their lives, invested into their content, that you just like, damn, like what do I do now? There's no content, or especially if it's one of those channels that like post like once a year, and they post those really good videos, and it's just like, sheesh, that was a nice video. That brings me lots of joy. I want more of that. But like basically what I'm trying to say is that like those are the best YouTubers to watch in my opinion, and just goes back to like what I was saying about like don't get consumed into the social media. Like don't rely on social media as your source of happiness, because that's where it's at right now, where it's like all these quick dopamine hits are just they're your body's trained to use social media and your phone just in general as like a source of happiness. So it's like these YouTubers that post like once a month, like it's actually good, because you're not you in your day-to-day life, you're not thinking about it. It's just when it comes, and it's kind of like those TV shows where it's like every year a new season comes out. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to say, don't get consumed by social media, guys. Be careful out there, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.